I will tell you, Linda, that I didn't know I was in burnout while I was in it.
Yeah.
It was what I call I thought it was, the tax of success. And
Yes.
that's just what it was, in corporate space. And so many women that I have spoken to feel that same way, that it just they feel it has to be that
Right.
way. I have to work all these hours. I have
It's
to
the
perform
price
at
we
top
pay,
level. I
right?
have to be
Yeah.
stressed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. But it's not. It is not. And you want me to add a passion project or something outside of that. But that's where the balance comes in. And it does take time to
Mhm.
get to that. I recognize this is not an overnight
Yeah.
change. Getting out of that state of burnout does take time and practice. But once you do
Mhm.
escape the state or feeling of burnout, it is transformative. It really is. And again, the way I escape burnout and what I talk about in my book is how to focus your energy and attention on something that truly injects passion into your life.
I love that. Well, and can you talk a little bit about what is the difference, though, between being tired, because we all have those moments of when we're tired, versus actually being burned out? Because there's such a
Mhm.
difference between, and even the difference between, tired or fatigue versus burnout, because I think fatigue is also much different than when we're talking about what we mean by burnout. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, absolutely. To me, and what I've discovered is burnout is a
Mm.
continual
Mhm.
state of exhaustion, fatigue. And to your very point, yes, we all have days or even sometimes weeks where we're exhausted or fatigued. But when you are going months and
Mm.
years
Mhm.
extended feeling that same way, that is burnout.
Yeah.
To me, that is what I have found. And after speaking with so many women, is where it is continual in that state
Yeah.
where you are unsatisfied, all the things. You're exhausted, you're unsatisfied, you're bored, you're not fulfilled, and it's continual, it's perpetual over months and years. That's when a change needs. If
Yeah.
you're, happy for the most part, but you have a bad week or a bad day, you
Yeah.
may not be burnout. But when it's continual, Linda, that's when you get to the burnout. And when you get to that state, it's so hard to get out of it. It really does need intention and practice and help usually by another individual to
Yeah.
get to escape that feeling.